and present the case for appealant party with my colleague Milan Nurani. May I start again?
Please.
On passing 20th March 2020, the All India Insurance Company Limited has filed the present written petition being agreed by order date 23/10/2019 and 6/11/2019 passed by Learned Motor Accident Claim Tribunal MACT Ujjain, whereby the petitioner has been directed to deposit the amount of interest accrued on the amount of compensation without deduction of tax deduction at source. Fact of the cases: respondent number 1 to 6 being claimant approached the Motor Accident Claim Tribunal Ujjain by way of application under section 166 of the Motor Vehicle Act 1988, claimant compensation of rupees 91,85,180 on account of death of Amrit Lal in a road accident. On 23/4/2017, deceased Amrit Lal was coming from Kashrod to his place on his motorcycle bearing the registration number MP13 EN 1514 at 6 p.m. in between Kashrod, Badnagar Road and Nagar Palika Gate. Respondent number 7 driving the offending truck bearing registration number JG05AV6811 coming from opposite side rashly and negligently dashed his motorcycle and run away. Amrit Lal died on the spot. He was immediately taken to the hospital and postmortem was deducted. After the registration of FIR, a criminal case was registered against the driver and owner of the offending truck. At the time of accident, the offending truck was insured with the present petitioner.
At the time of accident, the deceased was 44 years of age and working as a teacher in the government school. He was getting a salary 35,751 per month. The claimant being wife, children, father and mother were dependent on him. After recording the negligence on the part of the driver of the offending vehicle, Learned Motor Accident Claim Tribunal, while award dated 2/7/2019, awarded total compensation of rupees 49,84,000 along with the interest at rupees 7.5% per annum from the date of application 23/6/2017 and it's the payment. Learned Motor Accident Claim Tribunal has also directed the petitioner insurance company not to deduct the TDS on the amount of interest unless the exceed 50,000 in respect of each claimant in each financial year while depositing the amount of compensation before the tribunal. In compliance of the aforesaid award, the petitioner deposit the amount of compensation rupees 49,84,000 and rupees 6,93,180 toward interest components, as the amount of interest was exceeding 50,000 per claimant per financial year. Insurance company has deducted TDS and deposited in the Income Tax Department as per the requirement of Section 194A of the Income Tax Act. While order dated 23/10/2019, Learned MACT has returned the TDS certificate to the petitioner and directed to deposit the amount before the tribunal. The petitioner obtained the opinion from the chartered accountant, which is filled as Annexer M4 with the petition. The chartered accountant has opined that when the interest component exceeds 50,000, the person making the payment has to deduct TDS. Hence, the insurance company was under a legal obligation to make a deduction because the interest component was exceeding 50,000 rupees per claimant per year.
Insurance company has filed the present petition before this court by submitting the insurance company was legally bound to deduct the TDS because the interest of amount was exceed 50,000.
Good morning, sir. I, Manila, with my colleague Anushri Deve, would like to permission to respond to petitioner petition. May I continue? As the petitioner, Oriental Insurance Company Limited has filed the present petition being agreed by the order dated 23/10/2019 and 6/11/2019 passed by the Learned Motor Accident Claim Tribunal Ujjain, where the petitioner has been directed to deposit the amount of interest accrued on the amount of compensation without the deduction of tax deduction at source. Respondent number 1 to 6, being claimant, approached the Motor Accident Claims Tribunal (OACL). The deceased was 44 years of age and working as a teacher in government school. He was getting a salary of rupees 35,751 rupees per month. The claimant, being wife, children, mother, and father, were dependent on him. The Learned Motor Accident Claim Tribunal has specifically directed the petitioner insurance company not to deduct TDS on the amount of interest unless it exceeds 50,000 in respect of each claimant in each financial year. The MAC later returned the TDS certificate and directed the petitioner to deposit the deducted amount before the tribunal. The petitioner said they were under legal obligation to deduct TDS as it was exceeding 50,000 rupees per claimant.
Similar issue came up for consideration before the Division Bench of High Court of Bombay in the case of Rupesh Rashmikant Shah versus Union of India, in which it has been held that interest awarded in Motor Vehicle Act accident claim cases from the date of claim petition till the passing of the award, or in the case of appeal till the judgment of the High Court in such an appeal would not be exigible to tax not being in on income. Section 194A of the Income Tax Act is only provision in the IT Act for deduction of tax at sources. The provision deduction of tax at sources is not charging. Provision such as provision of deduction at source cannot be governed the taxability of the amount which you have not paid. However, the division bench has clarified that the observation would apply to the interest on compensation or enhanced compensation awarded by the MAC or the High Court from the date of claim petition till passing of the award or the judgment, and the further interest which may be paid for delay in depositing the awarded the amount that would not form part of the compensation and therefore would fall in the bracket of interest income and would be exigible to tax under the normal provisions.
But the insurance company could not have been directed to act contrary to the provisions of Income Tax Act that the insurance company has not deducted TDS. Then the officer of the insurance company would have faced the conclusion effect punishment act from the Income Tax Department have been learned order to be cited and modified the extent of directing the claimant be direct to claim a refund from Income Tax Department by the filing the return.
Sir, I further want to give for judgment of Himachal Pradesh. State of Himachal Pradesh versus Himachal Pradesh State Cooperative Bank Limited. The divisional bench came to the conclusion that the provision of section 194A of the income tax does not apply to the accident claim cases, and the compensation awarded under Motor Vehicle Act cannot be said to be taxable income because the compensation is awarded in lieu of death of person or bodily injury suffered in a vehicular accident, which is damage and not income. Hence, Honorable High Court quashed the order passed by the MAC and directed for a refund of the MAC. And I also request to cite another judgment of Commissioner of Income Tax versus Oriental Insurance Company Limited, where it has been held that the award of compensation under the motor accident claims cannot be regarded as income. The award in form of compensation to a legal heir for loss of life of their family's breadwinner. Thus, the interest on such award also cannot be termed as income to the legal heirs of the deceased or victim himself. It does not come within the definition of income as mentioned under the section 194A 1 read with section 228A of the Income Tax Act.
I further represent the case the High Court of Punjab and Haryana. In the case of the New India Assurance Company Limited versus Rupesh Chawla, the High Court held that the payment of compensation on account that an injury is not a business transaction or a receipt of any charge on account of service rendered by any other party. Award of compensation is based on the principle of restitution to place the claimant
in the same position in which he would have had the loss of the injury or the injury not being there. Therefore, the insurance company could not be called upon to pay the TDS and deduct TDS on the interest on such compensation.
In the case of United India Insurance Company Limited versus Ramlar and other, in which the deduction made by the insurance company has been upheld. Because the right to receive compensation arises immediately on the occurrence of an accident and the interest is awarded by the tribunal or the courts. For the delay or debt occurs due to the delay in the determination of compensation and interest for the financial year payable to each individual claimant to exceed rupees 50,000, then only question TDS will arise. The claimant shall be required to submit an affidavit to the effect that has furnished a declaration in form 15G of Rule 29C of the Income Tax Rule in term of the section 197A(1)(a) of the Income Tax Act for each financial year in the office of insurance company, so that concerned insurance company gets relieved of its obligation of the payment of TDS.
Sir, I further want to quote some judgment where it has been held that compensation awarded under MAT cannot be said to be taxable income. The High Court of Punjab and Haryana in case of the New India Insurance Company Limited versus Savitri Devi and another has considered the issue whether the insurance company can deduct income tax at source on the interest paid on compensation under Motor Vehicle Act 1988 and answered that as when there is a conflict between social welfare legislation and taxation legislation, then social welfare legislation will prevail since it serves larger public interest. The Motor Vehicle Act is one of such legislation. In case of victim, they have already been subjected to the rigors of law by taking round of court for a year or some other time decade to get compensation for the loss they have already suffered. Therefore, the interest paid on account of delayed the payment of compensation cannot be subject to TDS and dismiss the reason.
I further present a case for the compensation. The High Court of Judicature at Madras in the case the Managing Director versus Chindal. The Madras High Court held that the compensation awarded or the interest acquiring during the compensation that has been awarded by the MAT cannot be subjected to TDS and the same cannot be insisted to be paid for the tax authorities since the compensation and the interest awarded therein does not fall down in the term of income as defined under the Act of Income Tax.
So in the case of Oriental Insurance Company Limited versus Srimati Swarupa Bai MP number 5019/2018 has also had that the insurance company is liable to deduct the TDS on the interest paid by the as per provision of section 194A 399A of the Income Tax Act. And if the assessee is of the view that the tax has been deducted as excess, then he can also claim a refund of the same for Income Tax Department.